Women prefer to date guys who are jerks versus the nice guys.
It's not that we prefer it, but you know, there's a little bit of allure to the bad boy. It's a historical thing.
I guess women like the bad boy vibe.
Yeah.
And not only do women prefer the jerks over the nice guys, but they will chase the jerk for the rest of their days, right? For the rest of their days, as long as there is some guy who comes into her life who presents the characteristics of a quote-unquote jerk, a bad boy, an alpha Chad, she will continue to chase that, right? The only difference is in her 20s, she can have that guy and she can lock him down. She can make that guy her boyfriend. Whereas after the age of 30, she no longer has that power. The jerk will basically just use her. If he gives her any attention at all, he'll just use her for sex, and then he will be on to the next girl, and the next girl, and the next girl. She won't even have a chance to lock that guy down, even as a boyfriend. He'll just kind of be like a booty call or friends with benefits, and she'll have that type of situationship with him that a lot of these former hotties complain about now, right? That's where I first heard that word, situationship. They're tired of these situationships with these guys that don't want to commit to them. They don't want to give themselves to them. And it's like, girl, that parade has already passed. You know, if you really wanted that guy, you should have locked him down 10, 15 years ago. You should have locked him down when you were 22, not 42. That's not the time to lock that down. But as you guys know, because you're a follower of my channel, a lot of these guys will date these jerks, date these bad boys throughout their 20s. And then when they hit their epiphany stage beyond the age of 30, that is when they start looking for that, you know, that beta provisioner, right? The guy who's going to pay for everything, the nice, sweet guy that I ignored throughout my 20s, that I flaked on, that I never returned his texts, that I ghosted the entire time. He was so sweet to me. He bought me flowers. He would bring me my dinner. When I was sick, he would bring me medicine. Yeah, I'm going to give that guy a chance now. Why is she going to give that guy a chance? It's because now she has the time to give him a chance, right? Before, in her 20s, she didn't have time for that because she was being inundated with attention from all these high-value males and all of these jerks and bad boys that wanted to get in her pants. And she was too busy giving her attention to those guys to pay attention to little old you, right? And now that she no longer possesses the same youth and hotness she did back in her 20s, now she has more time for you. However, do not be mistaken, right? Do not be mistaken. Just because she's choosing you now and she's choosing to be with you, don't think for a second it's because you've beat out those alphas all of a sudden. You beat out those bad boys. You beat out those jerks. The truth is much colder than that, right? The truth is that she just can't get those guys anymore. So she has to settle, right? She has to settle for you because she doesn't have the power to get those guys anymore. She doesn't have the power of a 22-year-old hot girl anymore because now there's a new crop of 22-year-old hot girls, as there always is, right? As there always is. It's like, like a factory that manufactures widgets. Every year there's going to be new widgets, right? Or, a car company. Every year there's going to be the new model, right? You can't escape it. There's always going to be, the 2022 model, then the 2023 model, then the 2024 model, right? And as time goes by, if you hang on to the 2021 model long enough, you will have the old model with all the outdated technology, right? And it's no different with, females who cross that tipping point after the age of 30, where they just can't get the jerks anymore. But make no mistake about it. Throughout the rest of her days, if the jerk gives her any attention, she will gladly go, right? She will gladly go. And she will still fantasize about that guy. She will still think about him. She will still obsess over him. This is why I keep telling you guys, girls just cannot get enough of the jerks and the a-holes of the world. They just can't get enough of these guys. What's the difference between the a-hole and versus the nice guy? The difference is the jerk does not put up with her bullshit, right? He does not put up with her shenanigans, her nonsense, her constant yapping about herself, her constant narcissism about herself, her constant self-centeredness. He does not put up with that. Whereas the nice guy does, right? The nice guy will literally sit there with a girl at dinner, for example, and he will sit there as she rambles off about herself for the next 2 to 3 hours. He will just sit there and politely listen to her. He'll ask questions. Even if he's not interested, he'll ask questions. She won't ask him a single thing about himself, and never once will he call her out, right? Whereas the jerk would. The jerk would be like, hey, do you ever shut up? Do you ever stop talking about yourself? Do you realize that it's not just you here, girl? Are you serious? You do realize you're here with me, right? There's 2 of us here. So if you just want to talk about yourself, do that. I'm out of here, right? The jerk will like stand up for himself, where the nice guy would never do that, right? The nice guy is like too polite. He's just too well-mannered for that. And really, he doesn't deserve that type of behavior from her. He really doesn't, but he's been taught to be chivalrous. He's been taught to, be giving towards a woman. And you know what? The nice guy just needs to be a little bit more bold. He just needs to be a little bit more outspoken when he is not being treated fairly, right? And he can't be falling under the girl's, pretty girl spell. I call it the beautiful woman spell, where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so fortunate to be here with her. Oh, I'm so lucky to be at dinner with her. I can't believe she showed up to this date. No. If she was on a date with the jerk wouldn't be sitting there feeling like he's the one who's winning, right, by her going out with him. Instead, he would feel like she is winning by being with him. He's doing her the favor, right? It's just a different mindset between the nice guy and the jerk, okay? A very different mindset. And one thing I teach guys is, because I'm a dating coach, I've been doing this a long time, and I've definitely played both roles. I've been the nice guy back when I was much younger, and then I turned into the complete dick, a-hole jerk, and now I'm kind of at a balance where it's like, I like being me, I like being a good person, and I expect the same thing in return. If somebody's going to be my presence, if somebody's going to be eating up my time, if I'm going to be investing myself in a date with somebody, I expect that type of behavior in return. And if I don't get it, I'm out, right? I'm not going to put up with it, and I don't tolerate it. That's just part of being a man. Doesn't mean I need to sit there and berate the girl or anything like that. I just don't put up with it. I mean, there have been dates where the girl literally rambled on and on about herself, and I got up and I left. I literally just got up and left. And I did that, right? And the girl's like texting you, you son of a bitch, blah, 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 right? And then she's like, oh my God, never want to see you again. Oh, you blew it, mister, you blew it. And then a few days passed, the girl's texting like, hey, I thought about it. I realized I was being a little narcissistic. I didn't even ask you a single thing about yourself. Can we do this again? I promise I won't do that. And then I text her back. I'd be like, let me think about it. Put her on ice. You gotta put her on ice, right? Put the girl on ice. And then a few days later, maybe a week later, I finally go, okay, tonight, show up at this time and don't pull that shit again. And guess what? The girl shows up. She's way more well-behaved. She doesn't try to, pull her shenanigans on me because she knows now Matt has boundaries, right? He has boundaries. And that's the real difference between the jerk and the nice guy. The jerk has his boundaries. Sure, he takes it far most times, right? He's a little bit too much of a dick, a little too alpha for his own good, right? A little too narcissistic himself, but it sends the right message to the girl. The message that sends to the girl is that he respects himself. He respects himself. He respects himself more than he respects you. What that communicates to her is strength, right? AKA attraction. She becomes attracted to that strength. Whereas for the nice guy, he never voices his concerns. He never establishes any boundaries with a girl. Therefore, she never develops any respect for him. She never develops any trust in his leadership abilities, right? Because leaders have boundaries. And with a nice guy, because he has no boundaries, she doesn't see him as a leader. She doesn't even see him as somebody she can respect because he can't even stand up for himself. So that is a big difference between the jerk and the nice guy. And you know what? I've told you guys, you don't need to go to these extremes where you're like the super jerk or the super nice guy. It's always good to be right in the center, in the balance. That way you feel good about yourself. You don't feel like you're being a bad person or, you're being this dick, right, on purpose. You're just, hey, it's like, this is what I expect from people. And if they can't deliver it, then you know what? We're not going to work together. We're just not going to work well together. Right? But that's a big difference between the jerk and the nice guys. The fact that jerks set their boundaries with a girl early. They let her know, like, hey, I don't tolerate that girl. You know, don't be showing up to our dates late. You know, don't be showing up with any attitude. Don't be showing up acting like you're a queen and you're a princess and you're doing me a favor by me like going out with you. They establish those boundaries, whereas nice guys just kind of let the girl run all over him, walk all over him, and never really give him any respect because he hasn't earned it, right? He hasn't given the girl reasons to respect him. You feel me? Anyway, that is my little rant on why women will chase jerks and a-holes to no end. It's because they're constantly chasing that validation that she knows the jerk just will never give her, right? It just keeps her chasing that guy over and over and over. She just can't get him, right? She just can't get him to submit because he's so strong in who he is, in what he believes in the direction he's going in life, whereas the nice guy is not, right? The nice guy will just weaken at the knees to any female, like, you know, within 5 feet of him. Any girl wearing a skirt, this guy's like, oh my gosh, you know, and he just gives up, right? He basically surrenders his own manhood. He surrenders his own values, his own beliefs, and he just starts adopting hers, right? He just exits his own reality and starts entering hers because he himself has not achieved his abundance as a man yet. If that makes sense. Right? And she knows that she could get validation from that nice guy like that, right? She knows the nice guy will validate her anytime she wants. And for girls, that's no fun, right? What fun is that? She wants to chase a bad boy. She wants to chase a jerk because she knows he's not going to give in so easily. She knows that this guy has a strong frame, and her goal, her mission is try to break that frame, even though she never will, right? She never will. You can't never let her do that. Remember what I said. These girls, as soon as you give in to them, you're categorized with those nice guys that she despises. And believe me, women despise nice guys. They like nice guys. They like to use nice guys to do their bidding, right? If there's like a pussy march, oh, you got to wear the pussy hat with me and march for women. Or if she needs to move apartments, move houses, and like move furniture, call up the nice guy. She knows the jerk ain't going to show up to that, right? It's like, well, I'm not going to help you move. How's that benefit me? But the nice guy, oh, girl, I'll take care of it for you. I'll even pay for it. You know, nice guy's more than happy to do it. She knows she can take advantage of the nice guy, but she knows she cannot take advantage of the jerk. And really, at the end of the day, that's what keeps her chasing, has kept women throughout the centuries chasing these bad boys forever and ever and ever. And they will continue to do so. And history is just going to continue to repeat itself. And with that said, guys, drop those comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Jerks versus nice guys. Let me know what you think of my little retort here and my brilliant explanation of the difference between jerks and nice guys. Drop the comments below. I love to read them. Love seeing you guys in my comments. It's always awesome. It's always entertaining. And with that said, I'm going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Do it now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. Okay, more importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay, it helps me out a ton, especially right now, guys. YouTube is on this just purge of, not promoting channels like ours that are trying to help men. Okay, they don't like this type of content. So I need you guys to help me spread the word. So if you have other like-minded friends of yours who are also ready to be unplugged from the blue pill matrix and are ready to be red pilled, share my coaching videos with them so they could get a taste of what they're going to learn. Okay? Promote my work and get them to subscribe to my channel, right? But it helps me out a ton when you guys are subscribed to my channel, because then we could really help grow and really build this thing and really change the world, right? That's what we're here to do. We're here to change the world. So can't do it all by myself. Need you guys to help me out. So appreciate it if you subscribe and you get other like-minded red pill friends of yours to subscribe to my channel as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, baby. The best looking and most high caliber women on the planet. The type of women that your friends can only dream about. The type of women that your friends will only see in magazines. I'm going to teach you how to get these girls and bring them into your life. I'm going to teach you where to find them, what to say to them, how to approach them, and how to bring them into your life. I'm teaching you guys this stuff in 7 Months to Mastery. Okay? And I have many successful students who've been with me for years now that are in successful relationships. I've had more than a few students marry the woman of their dreams. We get thank you letters literally every single day. Okay, my staff, myself, constantly getting comments, thank you letters, like, oh my God, Em, you saved my life. I married the woman of my dreams, and oh, we've got this beautiful family now, and oh, you know, I met this girl and now she's my girl. I can't believe this chick is my girlfriend. Oh my God, I've dreamt about this chick forever. So I teach you how to get these girls and bring them into your life, right? The hottest girls on the planet. It's the 8s, 9s, and 10s. That's all we focus on, guys. So if you want to jump into 7 Months to Mastery, the first month is only $1, right? It's only $1 for the entire first month. And the reason why it's only $1 is because I want you to check it out for yourself and see how powerful these coaching lessons actually are and how much they can actually help you. So it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons, and all you have to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds, so do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.